Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Domini and today I created this Y2k inspired look, one of my favorite fashion eras, so stay tuned to see how I achieve this. So getting started here, I'm just showing off some of the accessories that helped create this look and aesthetic. Cute and playful hair clips are a big marker of this fashion era, and I thought using these red elastic bands would also bring in a nice pop of color that complemented my shirt and necklace. So I just took two of those and wrapped them around one of my locks, and then used these really cute checker print flower clips to pin both sides of my hair. And moving on to my makeup, I am starting out with priming my skin. First with the Purlisse Matcha Green Tea Moisturizer, rubbing that in and patting my skin, and then adding the Makeup Forever Pore Minimizer. Next, I'm filling in my brows with the Sephora retractable pencil in the color Chocolate Brown. Thinner eyebrows were pretty on trend during the early 2000s. I don't know if I could really pull off a super thin brow, but I did go for a bit slimmer when it came to concealing my brows. And here I'm doing so with the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer in Maple. I first, of course, just applied it with the doe foot under my brow and then took this super thin brush to really carve out the shape that I want, and I made them slightly thinner than I'd usually go for. I blended that out with my fingers and then a sponge, and then took the tint brow gel and clear to set my brows. And next, applying that same concealer to my lids so we can have an even base for the shadow. Before jumping into the eyeshadow though, I did color correct just because I like to give it some time to sit. For my eyeshadow, I used this e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow as well as the Just a Glitch palette by ColourPop using just the shade Dial Up. I'm going back and forth in different layers between the two to create that nice kind of metallic sparkly pastel eye that really represents that Y2K era. And once I layered that to my liking, I'm taking the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream as my foundation and just applying that in dots in the face, blending it out with a brush, and then to make sure we've got rid of any cakiness, taking a sponge. Here I'm highlighting first with that same Hourglass concealer used earlier, and then the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in a lighter shade just on my under eye area. I set my concealer with some setting spray before for better pigment, and then I blend it out with this e.l.f. concealer brush and set with the Sacha Buttercup powder. After allowing it to bake for a bit, I'm just dusting off the excess. Next, with the LA Girl Concealer, I'm doing a soft contour of my cheekbones, as well as taking that same concealer on a thinner brush and contouring my nose. Next, I'm highlighting with the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Apricot. I'm going subtle with my highlight compared to how I usually do. I wanted to keep my blush matte, as I noticed that was the case with most of the makeup looks I observed from back then. So I started out with the Serum Blush by ColourPop, and then went over it with the super cute Hello Kitty blush. Getting that hair clip back in check, and then setting with the Charlotte Tilbury spray. And for my mascara, I used both the Wet n Wild Mega Length and the They're Real by Benefit. I'm lining my lips here with the NYX lip liner. I believe this one is an espresso. I'll link it down below. And finally, creating that signature Y2K Ultra Glossy lip. I first just used a basic unbranded gloss from the beauty store, and then an e.l.f. one on top. Here's me super happy with the finished look and popping on some sunglasses. Thank you so much for watching.